Such a dread. I am hearing all of you who are not happy to go back to school or work. Even though I worked through holidays, like it's just, this is different. The traffic is back to this craziness. Schools are out, so people are rushing all over the place. And everything is back in full force, which I don't know. Just going back, starting the weekend like this is kind of hard. The kids weren't happy about going back to school. In fact, my youngest, who's in kindergarten, told me that a school ruins everything. Which to be honest, I agree. I'd like to stay at home for the summer life. Uh, Morgenstund had gold. I am Mund. What? I don't even know what that is. Hi, Evan Lift. Oh, you probably have you're almost done by your work day. It's almost about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Hi, Deshaun. Oh, I'm about to start. I'm just I haven't done one of these parking lot lives in a while and can't do anything about the lighting, to be honest. Let's see how. It's too bright. I'm just trying to kind of psych myself to go back to work. The funny enough thing is, Mondays, I usually work in a workplace that I don't have access to anything, including calendar or anything outside that place, and no remote stuff. And of course, I have not organized myself enough to know. And of course, I have not looked. But I think my assistant in that place told me that I'm off today in that place. So I showed up to another workplace because I could. And in fact, I don't know if I'm in the right workplace. So, oh man, disasters of Monday of January going back to work. Hi. Yes, it is a dark me. This is a dark me. Yes. Very unhappy about going back to work. Violet, Oris, and Mirror. I like the notes of that perfume. Yes, isn't it? So the Mirage Suave, I think Reine de Saba, man, like that. It's like really underrated house. Nobody talks about the fragrances, and maybe you know what I realize is just I just gonna turn this off. It pisses me off. I talk about a house and when it's new, I guess it's kind of normal. That's how it works, right? Like so, the house comes, we follow what some of us that really love perfumes, we follow the house, just comes out, we try things and whatever, and nobody talks about him, nobody pays attention to him, and then in 3 years everybody will be looking for the bottles. But I really anticipate that this house will be one of those in few years. The prices of bottles I'm considering them reasonable in the niche market now, because it is 100 ml and the bottles look like a piece of art. That cap, if you hold on, let me see if I can find the bottle here. Where is it? And green screen. Okay, so let's now turn it around in the green screen, and I'm gonna put. Where is my green screen? So look at that cap. That cap is a heavy metal cap, and it weighs a ton. It's a piece of art, to be honest. And the way you can put the bottles together in the display looks beautiful. Not that the display is something that you wanna, it's not important. The juice inside is nice, but they have really good perfumers as well, and the juice insides are also beautiful. Um, I really appreciate this house. I started trying when was Rain Makita was the one that made a little bit of a noise in the community. I see what the comments say. Um, morning has morning hour has gold in the mouth. Basically, morning times are productive, as a German says. Of course, any time is productive for a German. When it's not productive for a German. Sufumaro, I don't know. Mitra looks like she is painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but anyways, no work. Scent of this moment, Aramis, Devin, deep vintage. I just finished work to Sean. Oh, you lucky bastard. I'm free to first. Yeah, so this is the house of Reine de Saba. The owner of the house, whoever it is, I don't know who owns the house, who communicates with me on WhatsApp. I have no idea who. Like, she's left me a bunch of voice messages because somehow they couldn't send me the sample kit on their own when I would buy the sample kit. And she is the loveliest person on earth. She sends WhatsApp messages, like voices them, and she's so nice. And like they really made up the hiccup that we had in the order. Like, it wasn't a hiccup in the order, but um someone said it has a papery texture. Is that right? So yeah, and papery, not in a bad way. Like, I'm just gonna hold on. Let me just turn on the. I'm gonna put the notes in here. Here are the notes. So anise, cardamom, violet, orris, damask rose, myrrh, and vetiver. Now rose is very muted, so this is a kind of a supporting note more than any like a huge rose note. I do not get in this. And anise, which can be very prominent, is not super prominent. There's really it's a hint of cardamom, and anise is not prominent. What is prominent is the violet, orris, and myrrh, as like violet and orris are on the front and myrrh is in the back. And oh my god, maybe there is that. I Not in a way of eau de papier, but you know how if you have tried diptyque or fion, um, this has some. Sorry, I'm just gonna change this. It has something like that. The diptyque or fion has that papery texture as well to me, which sometimes in powdery fragrances that come across. So this could be some of that. It is a beautiful fragrance. It's quite airy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel there's a little bit of the ambroxan somewhere in there, because it is super airy. And I also have something that I'm not sure if they have released yet or not, because when she sent me 28 samples of everything in the house because of something that happened in the ordering process, um, she sent me a sample of something called no, it's not delicious myrrh or something like that. It's like not Fève Delicieuse, but like it's something like that, delicious myrrh or something. I think delicious myrrh, and that's by Julie Massé, and it's an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I reached out to her and I said, where is this wine? Like, because I can't even find online, like on your store to buy. And she said, well, it's kind of not released yet, but we have, if you want, I can sell you one. And she did, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I have the bottle in my collection. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. A lot of them are very airy. This is not a dense fragrance, and that kind of DNA is in the house. They use a lot of iris, orris, and violet, and which is kind of something for me that I really enjoy. But it is a gorgeous fragrance, y'all. Like Mirage Suave. If you do not know House of Reine de Saba, it's totally worth it. They have 2 sample sets and when you buy the 2 sample set, you can try the whole thing in the house. I'm gonna have to go through all of it because it is quite ungrateful from me. Like, I actually bought a bottle of Balquisto Saba, and I bought a bottle of Mirage Suave. And she's and I was going to initially I had ordered 2 sample sets together to order to me, but for whatever reason, like just the sample sets was a shipping an issue. So she but regardless, she included when she said you could buy a bottle and then you can add a sample set, but then when I bought a bottle, she put all the samples in it. So it's quite ungrateful for me having not tried or like given a try, but 28 is quite a bit, so I have to go a little bit slowly and on the kind of trying it. Guys, please like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe, turn on the notification button, all those things. What? Hassan Al Musavi Z7 Yan says hi. Hi, how are you? Good thing I can read. Um, what are those all those numbers in your name? Or is it just that my keyboard doesn't have the uh those things? I don't know. Anyways, so I am curious about the others in this house. Reine de Saba. They have really good perfumers, as I said. I think Anne Filippo made a few of them. Um, Julie Massé has done some for them. I'm not sure who else is the other ones, but there are lots of good perfumers in there. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm good too. How are you? Anyways, so that was my perfume of the day. Hope you all are doing well and you're excited about going back to work. I know I am not. I'm joking. I am, but it's just like after being off for a couple of weeks, it's just like, you have. I checked and their new samples have good sprayers. Yes, yes. Their samples have really good sprayers. They're in individually packed. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It's really really nice that the sprayers of this house, and it's enough. Like it's not too little, it's not too much. Is it 2 ml often lift or is it 3 ml? Strong out there, we shall overcome. Yes. Queen of Sheba is a beautiful piece of music by Hannah. Yes, like, and they have these beautiful names. Like I quite like that as of the house. I think it's kind of a historical. Some of them are historical. Arabic. Are you Persian or Arab? No, I'm Persian. Um. So yeah, it is a beautiful house to check. Make sure that you take a look. Um I'm gonna reach out to him once, and I said if the owner of the house wants to do a live, like that would be nice. If it's just kind of organizing it, especially when it's Europe and they're the hours they're like so all over the place. It's a little bit hard to kind of organize, but that is all. So see this if you don't see they literally got all the great perfumers somehow. Yes, yes, absolutely. And then like I went to when I was in Milan. I walked into Zor Perfumery. If you're ever in Milan, please do go to the Zor Perfumery. I think it is ZHOR Perfumery, and you can buy perfumes from their website as well, and they do ship out of Italy. Shipping is a little bit costly from Zor Perfumery, but it's totally worth it because they just really safely and securely package it. The owners of the stores are wonderful, and they always put extras in your packages. Not they don't even need to know who you are. Like I walked into that store and I bought a bottle of now it's from the Marrakesh Imperial, like that line Marrakesh Imperial. I think it's like something Magie Rose or something like that. It was a Magie, and as I was, and I did not say who I mean, not that I was expecting they know who I am, but like I could be anyone off the street. So, I walked in there and I bought the bottle, and she put like the whole sample kit of the Marrakesh Imperial in my bag, without me even saying anything. It was just so good. And I bought from them a couple of times, and their shipping times are great. So, anyway, so walked into Zor Perfumery, and they have all the Reine de Saba perfumes, and they had displayed it, and it looked so beautiful. And I tried some stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this house is so good. And now I'll have to look into it, like, because there's so many, right? Like when you go to these stores, it's overwhelming. And because some of these perfumes are quite airy and kind of a little bit, how can I say, it floats around you. It is hard to smell it in a perfume store where like there like a lot of strong perfumes are being sprayed and oud stuff, and sometimes you can't even smell them. So it's really good to smell at home. Um, to be honest, when I walked in there at the time, I didn't have Rain Makita. No, okay. So when I walked in there, I was expecting that to be um this La House of Entrepiste is Bertrand de Chauffeur. I thought that was his house because this was something that I expected. The look of the bottles and whatnot. I expected from someone like being a perfumer or something like to put it out, but it wasn't him. I did smell his stuff too, but it wasn't that. Anyways, tried them. It's not again. This is also what I have to give a warning because I know there are some people like their fragrance is super strong and wilting flowers in 10 kilometers. This is not that. So, or as long, well, the ones that I have tried aren't like that, and they have a great longevity and sillage, but they quite actually very kind of user-friendly in that you can wear them to places without choking people out. You can wear them to places, like some of them are even office friendly. To be honest, this is the one that I'm wearing today. Is quite office friendly. I don't think like anyone can, and today I'm working in office, right? I don't think anyone even can kind of know, like if they're not really into perfumes, I don't think you would know this is kind of a perfume. You would think that this is some like someone that smells good. you know? Anyways. I gotta go grab myself a cup of coffee. Slowly, the daylight is coming. Um, and I can convince myself to go in. And hopefully, I am actually working from the right workplace, since I'm not too sure about that either. Um, let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know what you're wearing, how you handled the Monday back to work. It's kind of like official day of going back to work after Christmas holidays for us, anyways. Let's go in the bar there. You don't want to go in the bar here, you'll get stabbed. We did used to have like nice clubs, like when I moved here, like in God, I think I moved here in 2011, and like I did party here and like in a few clubs and stuff, but it's kind of like, unfortunately, crystal meth has become an issue here in this town, and it's not very safe. No, I don't live in Iran. I live in Canada. I'm Iranian or Persian, but I don't live in Iran. I live in Canada. And uh, it's a very cold place in Canada as well, right in the middle. So, yeah, we don't have bars in Iran, as far as I know. I mean, alcohol is available. Alcohol is illegal, but, and you can get into trouble, but most people know someone that pretty much like the way that people get caught when it was illegal, right? It's the same way. Anywho, I gotta go. Have a great day, guys. Please like the stream, turn on the notification button, subscribe, all those nice things. Go look at my top 5 perfumes of releases of 2025. I have posted a video on that. Um, Let me know what you think of them, and I shall see you later. Bye bye. Okay, bye everyone.